Let's face it, compliance communications are boring. Your employees don't find messages about rules, regulations and legislation interesting, and chances are they won't be reading this type of information if they can possibly avoid it. Everyone is busy. Information overload is a huge problem, and even the most exciting messages get buried. Even if you do find a way to get your employees to notice and read compliance information, you've got no guarantees that it will be understood or acknowledged. If your compliance messages don't make an impact, then they won't be remembered and they won't be taken on board. Using email or intranets for compliance communications just doesn't cut it anymore. You've got no guarantee that the information will be read. These channels are far too overloaded and too easily ignored. So, how do we make compliance communications more exciting and ensure that important messages stick? Well, that's where SnapComms comes in. SnapComms provides a range of engaging messaging channels that ensures compliance communications get noticed and understood. Compliance messaging can automatically be repeated, and real-time reporting means you can easily measure employee readership, interaction and acknowledgement. SnapComms compliance messages can be delivered to any device, including mobile phones and tablets. And messaging targeting options allow you to ensure that the right messages get to the right people at the right time. SnapComms channels include interactive screensavers and desktop wallpaper to build awareness and to provide repetition in visual formats that get noticed. Customers use SnapComms in various ways, and one of those is the use of SnapComms screensavers to remind their employees of their obligations to be a whistleblower and to report bribes. Pop-up alerts and scrolling tickers bypass email and deliver important messages directly onto the screen to ensure they get noticed. Some of SnapComms retail customers use the SnapComms alert to advise their retail staff of changes to in-store product collection procedures ahead of their quarterly stock takes. RSVP alerts help increase staff participation rates for training, and on-screen reminders right up until the start of the event ensure maximum attendance. SnapComms quizzes allow you to create engaging gamification channels to reinforce compliance messages and to test employee understanding and knowledge retention over time. You can also use this channel to measure the effectiveness of e-learning and other training programs. SnapComms quizzes aren't buried in email inboxes or intranet pages. Instead, they are delivered in exciting visual formats directly onto the employees' screens. And combined with message repetition options, quiz participation rates and compliance trends soar. One of our customers in the medical fraternity uses the SnapComms quizzes to test employee knowledge of the emergency room admissions process, an important function in most hospitals. The SnapComms survey channel can be used to benchmark and measure awareness, track trends and provide a channel for employee feedback. This feedback channel is especially important for whistleblowing and allows employees to safely and anonymously report non-compliance activity. One of the tricky things that most businesses face is change in process. One of our customers uses a SnapComms survey channel to gain immediate feedback on pending process changes, allowing them to incorporate employee suggestions as needed. Getting attention is one thing, but making sure that compliance messages are remembered requires reinforcement. The SnapComms channels provide multiple ways to reinforce compliance communication using visual formats to ensure they get noticed, but more importantly, remembered. Additionally, you can automatically repeat and escalate unread and unacknowledged messages till they're read and acknowledged. The SnapComms Compliance alert allows you to embed multimedia content, which is really important these days, and includes images, videos, quizzes for a really engaging employee experience. Message acknowledgement and readership reporting automatically highlights those employees that have read and have understood the information, but more importantly, those that have not. Other features include a calendar view of all current and up-and-coming compliance campaigns, company-wide compliance trends and real-time employee compliance status. An API also allows direct integration with your existing e-learning and compliance software. Compliance communicators don't always get the bandwidth they need. So the SnapComms solution allows compliance teams to create, target, deliver, repeat and measure their compliance communications. Message management options allow you to repeat messages at scheduled intervals throughout the year to ensure important compliance information becomes entrenched. Targeting options allow you to deliver more compliance messaging to high-risk areas, and reports can be exported allowing you to analyse compliance awareness in more detail. SnapComms, helping compliance communications get noticed, read and understood.